with another week looking at the fruits of the Spirit. Today is week 5. We have got through over halfway of the fruits, and I hope you know them really well by now. We're going to jump straight in with our song, Fruits of the Spirit. You should know this song so well by now. You should be getting bored of it. That's what I want. I want you to be able to sing this in your sleep. So let's go and do some praise and worship together.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay! Everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
Alright, well done guys. You are getting so good at that song. So, for love, joy, peace, patience. Next comes kindness. Kindness is one of the easier ones to talk about because everybody wants to be kind and everybody wants people to be kind to them. So kindness is a really easy one to talk about. I wonder when the last time you can think of when somebody was extra kind to you. Why don't you have a chat with the people around you and think about when the last time somebody was kind to you. So I hope it was really easy to come up with a time where somebody was kind to you, because kindness changes things for the better. If you are randomly kind to somebody, it makes their day, they get a big smile on their face and they become happy. And the same is true as if somebody is kind to us. So we're going to watch this video now about kindness.
Sometimes it's easy to feel like the world's getting harder. But if we look closer, on the news, on the web, on the street, we're anything but unkind. Every day, we hear new stories of people trying to make the world a better place. And together, we can make the world that little bit kinder for all of us. It all starts with just one person, you. The thing about kindness is that it's just about the only thing in the world that doubles when you share it. And it's a fact, backed by science. Studies have shown that if you perform just one random act of kindness a day, you'll not only reduce your stress, anxiety, and depression, but your body is flooded with the same hormones that make you and the person you've helped calmer, healthier, and happier. Serotonin, which heals your wounds, helps you relax and makes you feel good. Endorphins, which reduce pain. And oxytocin, which reduces blood pressure and makes you feel more loving and loved. You'll both be more energized, feel less aches and pains, more confident, and could even live longer. And if other people see you helping someone else, they'll be filled with those same feel-good hormones, meaning they're significantly more likely to pay it forward. Like taking that extra moment to hold the elevator for someone, spotting a coffee for a stranger who's just a few cents short, giving your neighbor a hand with their groceries, even just smiling and meaning it. It doesn't take much, but it can make a huge difference for everyone. Those people you've helped will help other people, and those other people will help even more people. And those random acts of kindness can start a chain reaction that can spread across an entire community, a city, a country, and with enough of us, the world. Now, isn't that the world we all want? And it all starts with one.
So when somebody is kind, well, you notice it. It's obvious because it makes things better. Kindness is when you put somebody ahead of you, when you think of somebody before your own needs. Now, I wonder if that rings any bells with something that Jesus said. Well, he said that we should love our neighbours as ourselves. And that's the same thing. We should think of others before ourselves. We should put ourselves in their place and do what we would want things to happen to ourselves. Now, there is our memory verse for today, which says exactly the same thing. It comes from Philippians chapter 2, verse 4, and it says, "Do not be interested only in your own life, but be interested in the lives of others." Don't just look out for yourself, but look out for others as well. Be kind. So this week, let's be kind. Let's be crazy kind. Let's shock people with our kindness. Now, our activity today may help you because it is kindness cookies, which is random acts of kindness that you can give out to people wherever you go. So I hope you are able to join in with the activity. Hey guys, our craft for today is to make some kindness cookies, and these are just little crafts that you can leave around for your family and friends to find, or just random people, to make them smile, to make them feel good about themselves, and they're really easy to make. So these are the things that you will need. You will need to find some paper of some kind. Any pieces of paper or card with or without a pattern work well. You need to get a bowl or a cup that you can draw around, because you'll want a circle. So you'll need a pencil to do that, and a pair of scissors to cut the circles out. You'll need a pen of some kind to do some writing, because inside the cookies we're going to make these slips. So you want to find some slips of paper. You could do it with the same colour, that's fine, or just regular paper would work to make your compliment strips or your kindness strips inside the cookies. You'll also need a little tiny bit of sellotape as well, just to hold the cookies shut. So let me show you how it is done. First things first, we're going to make the compliment or kindness strips. So you're going to grab your strip and you're going to come up with some really cool things that you could say to people to make them happy, to make them feel loved, to make them smile. So it could be that you are amazing, or you're awesome, or I hope you have a great day, or you've got a beautiful smile, or you've got this. Anything like that that will make someone's day better. So I'm just going to quickly write on this one, God loves you. A great truth that we all need to know. All right, so I've done this one. I've also done a few more as well. So look, I've got, you've got this, you're amazing, Your smile is the best thing. Okay, so things like this, and then what you want to do is just fold them in half and put them to the side. All right, so we're going to make the cookie part of this now. So we're going to get our piece of paper and our bowl or our cup, and we're going to draw a circle around this bowl. Try and be as neat as you can. And then, not surprisingly, we're going to cut this out. Okay, great. So here is our little circle, and you can do this in any sort of colours, shapes. Look, I've got a few more here. Got some pattern material and a little piece of paper that's a bit jaggedy, but there we go. Okay, so different circles, and make as many circles as you've got kindness strips. All right, so let's use this one. I'll show you how to make the cookie. Before you start doing any of the folding, grab a tiny bit of tape and stick it somewhere you can grab it easy enough, because you won't have your hands free easily after this. So just a little bit here. And I'm just going to stick this on the edge of my table. Okay, so here is our kindness cookie. We're going to get one of our compliment strips. It can be completely random. You're going to put it on here, not quite halfway, because we want to fold over the piece of paper. Now we're not going to push down this edge. We want it to be kind of, oh, there we go. You see how I've not pushed it down? I haven't made a fold mark. So we want that to happen, because this is where we're going to make the cookie shape. You want to put your finger into the middle so you can sort of bounce it. And at the same time, you can always get some help, get somebody else to help you with an extra pair of hands if you need to. You want to pull the two outside edges. So here we go. I'm going to push in the middle and pull the outside edges. And you're going to just let it bend, let it bend, let it bend. And there we go. Right, now this is where your little bit of tape comes in. We're going to put a little bit of tape just to hold these two sides here, or else it's just going to ping. See? Whoop. So here we go, get my tape, stick it on one side here, and stick it on the other side. Try not to stick the compliment strip. You can push that out the way. All right, and there we have our first kindness cookie. So you can, it's absolutely fine if you leave the strips poking out, because you can't read them. You have to break open the cookie to get your compliment strip. But there we have it. These are kindness cookies, and you can give them randomly to your friends, to your family. You can hand them out to people in the street, or leave them somewhere special, like in your school, and send some kindness to people. So why don't you try it, and tell me how it goes. Now don't worry, I haven't forgot our challenge for this week, but I realised I haven't actually told you what fruit we are using to represent kindness, and it is in fact grapes. I've used grapes because grapes is something that you give to people who are ill, or in a gift basket. It's something that you can give away easy enough. Strange link, but there we go. So grapes represents our kindness, and grapes is also part of our challenge. So our challenge today is to eat as many grapes as you can in 1 minute. Now this is actually a world record, and you can definitely try and see if you can break the world record. You will need to get a bowl of grapes, but you also need to use a spoon. So take each of the grapes off individually, put them in a bowl, start the timer, and eat as many grapes with the spoon as you can. Now please be careful, do not hurt yourselves, do not put too many grapes in your mouth, and make sure you have some supervision when you do this, just because I don't want you to choke. Alright, so here is our challenge. Eat as many grapes as you can in 1 minute, and then send me how many you managed to do, or a picture of you eating your grapes. Let me try it out. I'm going to set the timer, and we're going to try 1 minute. How many grapes can we eat? Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, I'm not sure if you were counting, but I managed 19 grapes, so that's how many you can try and beat. 19 grapes. The world record, I think, is something like 74. So you never know, you could be the next world record holder of eating grapes. Don't forget to check out all of the other challenges, write them down so you know what you're doing for the rest of this week to get your token for kindness. So once again, that is another week done. Here is our kindness grapes ready to go onto our tree. Kind of blends in, but there we go, okay? So don't forget to join me during the week for our midweek activities if you are able. If not, I will catch you next Sunday. Have a great week. Bye.